let's continue playing Dark Chronicle. Right, just going over the upgrades, I've basically added all the spectralization points, so all that now needs is exorcism crystals, which it should get enough during its next level. Due to the fact Lynn's in the party, and the fact that this got 5 synthesis points in this set, I actually decided to do what I was thinking about doing anyway, and just upgraded Flame to 48. With the 5 points we're getting next time round, we can actually afford to do that. I know technically that means that raising the Cyclone, Exorcism Scale, all the other things we needed to go this way are now worthless, but they won't be. Later on we'll be quite thankful that we have 54 Cyclone attached to this, because it just means we have that much less to do with some of the other upgrades. Still, to the next dungeon. Where? 2 to go. Moon Baron. Time to feed on monsters 730. Fish girl 66 centimeters. Attacking to beat using only the ride pod. We're probably not going to do because we're trying to upgrade both Monica's and Max's weapons. Oh, I knew this would turn up at some point. I knew it.
So you decided to hold a fishing tournament?
Well, with all that's been going on, I think the townspeople have had a lot to worry about.
You're not even in the town anymore.
Hopefully a bit of fishing will take their minds off it.
That's our mayor.
I don't want to do fishing. Right, essentially now I'm going to use this dungeon to do some fishing things. They happen every 10 days, and I have until... I'm trying to remember how long it is. I think I've got 72 hours game time to do this. No, I've got 64 hours game time to do this. So let's go and kill the Crescent Baron, because he is ridiculously weak against the gun. Oh, I'm going to start hating that. Yeah, you're not guarding from me. Does mean that I'm going to basically do this fishing game thing. We can hand in 3 fish, and I think if we hand in about 2 meters, maybe 2.5 meters, we should be alright. Problem is, of course, I wouldn't normally hand in fish that are over a meter long. I'd use those for the aquarium, but if I need them to progress, that's what I'll do. Right, let's go and take you out. Be as quick as possible, really. All these scenes of time. Yeah, we'll go do the bottom row and then we'll do the stuff in the middle, because that's fastest to do it that way. Right. Have a Nicholas. Get attacked by you. That was not nice. For that, you get hammered to death. Right, what are you going to give me? ABS bonus? No! Occasionally it does an evil little flip at the end of it, but yeah, that could have been worse. Find a power crystal, which are worthless to us. Better probably sell. I've been holding on to one of each, but I really don't see the need to do that anymore. I'll stand still. Right. Now you're finished. King Mimic. Steve, you're up. Because you are much faster and generally much cooler than a King Mimic. Right, Steve, off you go. I'm not sure if he is faster, but he does deal with enemies faster.
Leave it to me!
That's what I'm doing, Steve.
We don't think you wanted it!
And of course it means that to repair weapons. Right, open chest. King Mimic. probably is possible to deal with them with Max and Monica now, but it's just easier. They do a lot of damage. A lot of it. Chest. This one isn't a king limit, thankfully. But we do get some more flame crystals. Right, just that group of enemies over there, and then we're done, and we can start fishing. How long have we got? 60 hours. It is worth winning this first fishing tournament, or at least winning a fishing tournament, so we will be trying. A couple to go. So we didn't move, that's fine. Right, are all enemies defeated, or is there a mimic I have to worry about? Nope, all enemies are defeated.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.
And we set the time for the wipeout. Okay, no. We are going to get the medal though for the fish goal because... Ooh, anti-curse amulet. We might have to put that on. Yeah, we will get the fishing goal because we're pretty much staying here until we got 2 fish, at least 80 centimetres, probably 3 of 80 actually. So I think it counts your biggest 3 if I remember it properly. Hey! We play on present time. We'll take the red box. No! I don't want it! I don't want it! I wasn't brought up like that. You'll accept any gift regardless of who it's from or whether you actually want it or not. Fine. At the very least, the speeder appears to be an easy one. Do do be do 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 be do. And then it's just
off, you lazy behind!
I will in a moment. I just want to you to take me to the healing fountain. Right, now we're fully healed. Let's arm ourselves with a speeder club. I should really find out. Fairly certain we can now get the recipe to make the turkey, which is one of the ways of getting infinite money in this game. Because the components to build the turkey cost less than the components to sell the turkey. Right, power shot then. I think we can do this in one go without any real fuss. Dead hit. I was right, but... right, but one hit it's slightly less power than that. Come on, did down, did down, did down, did down. Yay! There we go. Right, I shall grab that, and then I shall go and fish out 3 appropriate entries for the fishing tournament. Now the reason you do that, I think, is for a lure rod. Also, once you've won one of these fishing tournaments, I think there's another character you can recruit as well. Or am I thinking of the other one? There's 2 fishing events. The actual one here where you fish, and the other one where you race the fish, which is why I've been... And that reminds me I need to do that. Feeding those 2 fish from a tank to try and raise their stats for that. Right, and after a bit of a jog, we find out that our reward is some more level up powder. Oh, I'm not going to complain at that. Right, what I am going to complain about is this. I have 55 hours, so I'm going to be doing a fair amount of fishing, but I am at least going to move myself closer to the exit before I do that. So, when I'm done, we'll do the diorama, and then I shall enter my fish into the fishing tournament. Until then. I really hate you little fishies, I really hate you little fishies, I really hate you little fishies, 'cause I hate little fish. Yeah, I'm sort of in a bad place at the moment. I've got nothing but ridiculously small fish, and this is going to be another one. The biggest thing I've caught is a 50 centimetre thing. Yeah. We're not doing well at the moment. Right. There are 35 hours now until the fishing tournament ends, and I still haven't beaten this level's fishing goal. I have caught 3 passable fish, well, probably not even passable, which are at the very least worth a fair amount of fishing points. So, I might have to just submit them. I'm not going to win off of them, certainly, but sure beat sitting here and doing nothing but fishing. Oh, come on! Yeah. Right. Till then. Right, so let's just add the last geostone before we go to Palm Bricks. Although there's anything there we shouldn't already know. We can now make a feeble tree, 40 culture points required. So the only condition we're not sure on is the bottom one, which we fairly are certain of that one. Anyway, we have 32 hours to do fishing, but I'm not going to do any more. No, no way, not happening. No. No. We're ending the fishing competition now, and then we'll worry about it in 10 days' time. Oh dear. I mean, considering how long I was fishing, I didn't beat the fishing goal. I have 4 what I should call passable fish, including one which looks like a horse's head. And all of them are worth more than 60 fishing points, which I shouldn't really exchange. The last few of them. Let's increase the luck, because that gives me more chance of getting larger fish. Yes, we go to the fishing contest. And it's the large circus tent. Now, however, there's no cloud we need to pass through, and we're not going to be chased through the streets like last time. Now, we have to speak to the owl, who talks. Wayfish. Now, I think all 3 of these actually are the same, and look how pathetic it is, really. No weight. 2 kilos. I can weigh 9 more fish, but I think it only takes my top 3. But listen to the explanation. Yeah, best 3 fish. And I can't... Yep. And I can't actually... no. Ugh. Weigh fish. Weigh it. Right, let's see how the horsefish weighs in at. It looks slightly heavier. Nearly 3 kilos. By the way, these are rubbish. And also I can't use the ones which I've... because I know from experience, my other 2 fish, the fish I've got in the tank, they weigh 5 kilos. Right, so let's add this one. Should be about the same as the first one, really. I think they were always all worth the same, more or less. That was not so bad. 2,615. No. Yeah, come on. Weigh fish. And we'll weigh the last one just in case it is slightly heavier than the first one. Slightly. 2,502. Right, let's total up then, and we failed miserably. Fish, total up. And the winner is anyone but me. But the fishing tournament is then at least over. We finished 4th. We didn't even get into the prize. And look what we had to do to win, really. Nope. Then we look all dejected and didn't make it onto the podium. Shame. Right. Well, now that that madness is out of the way, let's just go back to the actual plot. The final dungeon level then, next time. Till then.